And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. It's an option look. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
Quarterback still with the football. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, West Virginia. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Brown. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this team.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Back's got it again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Mountaineers begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's White. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Davis. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see.
And he scores. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw to the left. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Powers through.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Richardson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly.
Scanning the field. It's Brown. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Montgomery. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knights.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. And here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. He's looking to throw. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Knights will kick this away to start the second half. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out without a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Brown. And he throws his third interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Richardson. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. And he's tackled after the catch.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taken that hit.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or making...
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter where the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. A handoff to the back. Breaking through defenders. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He's found some room at the 45. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Because that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Brown. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Knights look to keep this drive moving. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Knights.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
In the clear at the 25. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The Mountaineers pick up enough to get a first down there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent decides to keep it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up.